guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Alyssa, and today I am going to go ahead and do my July budget. It is July 1st. I am filming this on the 1st. I'm way behind on this, but I have been so unorganized and I just haven't been able to, I just haven't had time to do it. So I'm going to do it today, and I'm going to do it on camera with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and set it up. I am going to use my budgeting stickers here. This is what I created. These are on my shop, Cali Pie stickers. This is the July kit. I am going to be honest with you guys. I love making stickers so much that I will literally just sit on my laptop at night and watch YouTube and just make stickers. It is my favorite thing to do. So I'm going to be honest, the majority of the stickers I'm going to use are probably going to be my own, just because I love making them so much. So if that's annoying to you, I'm very sorry, but I love it. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is my kit. I am going to go ahead and go to July here, and we are going to get started. So I'm going to start with the monthly layout here. And I like to do my expense tracker. If you watched my previous video where I talked about how I plan on using this planner, I kind of already talked about that, but I am going to use this to do my expense tracking. So let me just go ahead and put these stickers on here. Let's see. I have to put this to the side a little bit. And these, I have them set up so that they kind of just go right along the top. I am thinking about creating a little, oh, that's a little off. Hold on. Hold, please. These are removable, so they remove really easily. I love that because I have to do that a lot. So, uh-oh. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this again. So, put it a little bit over here. Okay. What I was trying to say before, oh gosh. All right. So what is wrong with me? Why am I doing this wrong? Okay, well, try number 2. I think what I need to do is start over here because I'm just not getting I know that I measured it right, but it's hard for me to figure out where to put it because with the new planner, it doesn't have the lines like the other planner did. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, so we peeled it up 3 times and it's still sticking pretty well. Anyway, what I was trying to say is I am thinking about making a sticker to go over the date so that it also kind of covers that, because I don't like the way that looks, but you know, we'll get there. So now let's do the other side. And I want to make sure I put them on right so they're facing up. Yeah. Okay. And then there's this one. Goes right over the top here. Perfect. And then I have this little guy that I like to just stick right here. And I'm going to, oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay. It's meant to kind of go right over that line so that it covers that line up. And it just goes right there. And I put that there. And this is usually where I put my debt balances. And I will get to that. So let's see here. Okay. So now we will take the July expense tracker script sticker and just put that right here. Okay. I think it looks really good. All right, so this month we are getting paid on the 12th and the 26th. We only get paid twice. Well, no, I'm sorry. We get paid every other week. So some months we do get paid, we do get a third paycheck. I think 2 months out of the year we get a third paycheck. But July, we get 2. So I like to do that so I can see when we get paid. And then over here is where I'm going to put all of our debt balances. And I'm not sure if I'm going to show that yet because I didn't talk to my husband about that. So I'm going to talk to him first about that and see if that's something he's okay with me sharing. I probably should have asked him. But I love these little like arrow stickers right here. And I like to kind of put those down the line here. Let's see, how many debts do we have? I think we have 6. So let's just put, excuse me, let's just put 6 down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 seems like a lot. Like a lot more than we usually have. I'm not sure. But as you can tell, they come off. So if I need them to come off, they can. So I need to get like a pair of tweezers. I see people using tweezers all the time, and I feel like that would work because I also use the petite planner, and I have stickers for the petite planner, and sometimes I'm like, okay, my fingers don't work with this. So that's how that looks. And then with transactions, I will put my transactions in. I do have them color coded. I am waiting on getting the coil clips from Erin Condren so that I can make like a little bookmark and a key. So we can kind of go through that another time if you'd like, if you're interested. Then over here, we're going to do, I'm going to do the weekly check-in on this page. So let's do weekly check-in. Weekly check-in. And we're going to do our washi. Excuse me. All right, perfect. And then our script sticker. I'm sorry, I do a lot better when I work sideways, and that might be really annoying for you, so I apologize. And then we're going to do our categories here. I have to turn it over. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that without turning it over. It's just not going to happen for me. So we've got that. And I'm going to go ahead and write in everything because I just like, how many weeks are there? I usually like to track on Mondays. So there's 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 4. Well, 4. Yeah, then I'll just finish everything out on the 31st. So I like to track groceries. I like to track eating out. And then I track other. And then I track unbudgeted. And that is, I feel like that's not right. Hold on. Let me look at our other months and see what I tracked here. Hang on 1 second. Yep, that's right. Okay. So I did mention this in my other video that I did whatever day I posted that. I'm not sure. I can link it if you're interested. How we budget is when we talk about spending money. So like variable spending money. We give ourselves $1,000 a month, and that goes to everything. And then we just figure out how we want to split that up. So we do $600 for groceries, and that includes everything. That's all consumables. So it's groceries, household, personal care, everything. Then we track $160 for eating out. That comes down to about $40 a week, which works well for us because we like to go out to lunch on the weekends. So that's kind of nice. And then I have money for everything else. That's how I budget: groceries, eating out, everything else. So anything else that needs to be bought that month, whether Callie needs a new pair of shoes or something comes up with her for school, or she needs, my husband needs something for work. I don't know, just anything. I need more stamps. It just comes out of that other budget. It's just easier for me. So I think the way we have it broken down is $600 for groceries, $160 for eating out, and then $240 for other. And unbudgeted, obviously we don't budget for unbudgeted, but it's a placeholder just in case. So that is just how, and it works that way for us, because the reason that I track eating out is because that is a sore spot for us. We love to eat out, as like I said, especially on the weekends. And if we don't really keep on this and keep track of this, it'll go over, and it'll go over fast. So I have to keep track of that. So I do have a separate budget for eating out. And it just works really well for us. So that's what I've been doing there. And so let's go on to week 2. I said in my other budget, or in my other video that I did, that I absolutely, here, do you want me to zoom you in so you can see me writing? Let's see. Hello. There you are. Okay. So like I said in my other video last week, I love the weekly check-in. I think that the weekly check-in is what has made our budget and what breaks our budget. If I do not do a weekly check-in, that is the common denominator in every single budget where we go over, is that I did not keep track of it. I did not check in weekly. That's always the problem every single time. So when I'm able to go through this, it just helps so much. And then let's see here. I love these little flags that I have over here. So we're going to do a flag here. And week 1. And then I will do a flag here. And this is week 2. And then let's see here. Oh, this is a cute little flag. We'll do this flag for week 3. And then, like I said, July only has 4 weeks. So let's do this little flag here and you can't see that. I'm so sorry. Do a little flag there for July, or for the 4th. So there's that. Love it. And I do draw lines here. Let me go ahead and zoom you out so you can see the whole thing at one time. And there is a lot of extra space down here, but I always find something to write down. But I do have a little piece of washi here that kind of covers the bottom. And I just think it ties the whole thing together. So let's just go ahead and put that down so it's there. And then, you know what I forgot? I forgot a ruler. What am I doing? How am I going to do this without a ruler? And you know what else is funny is my daughter is obsessed with this green ruler that I have, and she hides it, and then I can't find it. But she always knows where she hid it, so if I ask her where it went, she will tell me, but she's not here right now. So I am going to have to go looking for that. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Okay, I'm back with the ruler. I don't even know how to explain to you guys where I found it. It was hiding. I do like to draw lines, by the way, because I feel like it just makes it, otherwise everything will be like slanted. But I have a chair that has, like in my office, I have a chair that has it has a backing to it, but the backing is almost like a little folder. I don't know how to explain it, but she had hid this behind the chair, but like in the flap on the back side of the chair. It doesn't make any sense, and I understand that, and I don't even know how I found it. Like, what in the world would make me think, oh, let's look in this flap behind the chair? I subconsciously know my daughter way too well. So, okay. So there's the weekly check-in. There is a lot of space down here, but I don't know. I do like to write little notes here every now and then. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I like having this space because when there's week 5, there's plenty of space. Also, if a specific month there's something else I want to track, like if I want to track our gas because we're going to be driving a little bit more, or if there's an extra category that I want to add, I just have that space. And then I will get these numbers from my transaction log over here. Okay, so now moving on to the next page, this is where I'm going to do my budget. So let's see here. Let's start with the washi. Goes right up here. I really love the color blue that's on this. I really don't know what it is about it, but I love it so much. Now, all right, I'm going to go ahead and share some things on our budget, and I'm just going to kind of go from there. I know I've talked about a little bit. However, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my other video, but if you haven't watched it, there are certain things that I'm not going to share. And It's just because, my husband's not comfortable with it, and we are a team, so unfortunately we both have to be on the same page with this. And I don't think that he's uncomfortable with it for any reason except for the fact that it's kind of like how Sarah Marie put it. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch her videos, she doesn't share her income either, and she has a great reasoning behind it. Because, let me zoom you in here. She has a great reasoning behind it, and it's because, you don't want it out there how much you get paid when you're trying to, if you want to get another job or anything like that, and it comes, down to negotiating, your negotiating power, and some of that stuff I think needs to stay secret or stay personal, I guess, just for specific things. So I have to be honest, when I watch Sarah Marie's videos, I don't even realize that she's not showing her income or her mortgage or things like that, because I just don't think it matters. I think that it all kind of boils down to the same thing, and it's your spending and making sure that you're spending less than you make. And I don't really think it matters how much you make as long as you're making everything else work. So I'm not going to share that just because, it is my husband's career. And I want to respect that. And so that's just kind of how we're going to handle it. So let's do that. And then I also have some washi here. This is the thin washi that comes with the kit. Which one do I want? I'm going to use the red. I'm going to kind of split this up and put this right here just to kind of give myself a little bit of something. And then I'm going to do my expenses. Now, we have a lot of expenses, you guys. We have a lot. So I'm going to write everything down. I am going to use this friction erasable pen. The only thing that I hate about this pen is I hate how it's not dark. It's not very dark, and I don't really like that, but I love that I can erase. I really only use this for budgeting. I don't really use it in my life planner or really in any other aspect of my life, but I do love using it for budgeting because I make mistakes. I use a calculator and I still can't add. There's always something wrong. Every single time I do it, there's always something wrong. So let me pull up here. I did write down everything so that I wouldn't be fumbling. However, I'm already fumbling, so give me 1 second. So I'm going to go ahead and start out by just kind of writing everything down so that I can see where we stand before I make my lines, because otherwise everything will be in the wrong spot here. Am I zooming you in enough? Let's see here. There you go. Okay. So we have our mortgage, and then we have preschool. And then we've got, we do Weight Watchers. My husband and I both follow Weight Watchers. My husband more follows it for me than for himself. He really doesn't need to, but he does it with me. And I've been doing it for like a year, and I'm loving it. So we have Charter, our cable, and then we have Netflix. I really do just literally line everything out. We have our car insurance. Well, it's really just insurance. It's car insurance, life insurance, all that. We have a security system that we pay for every week or month. That would be horrible if we paid for that every week. We have Hulu. Yes, we have Netflix and Hulu. And then we have Verizon for our cell phones. And then I pay for Microsoft 365. We also have iTunes. And then we have water, sewer, and trash that we pay every month. And then Dan gets a haircut every month. Dan is my husband. Dan haircut every month. And then we have auto gas. And then I have gas and electric. I kind of just do as one for now because we have only been in this house for 3 months. And I don't know. Like, I can't get a range. Every month it's due on a different time, and it's due at a different amount. So for right now, I'm just kind of throwing it all together until I can figure out more of a steady pace of where, oh gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. More of a steady pace of where we stand with that. Because right now it's all over the place. So next we have debt. And I just lump all of our debt together into one, just so that we can save some room. And then we have our sinking funds. And again, I just kind of, put that all together. And then we have our spending. So we've got our groceries. We've got our eating out. And we've got our other. And then what else do we have going on this month? I think that's kind of it. I am getting my hair done this month. And I'm embarrassed to say how much I spend on this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. And then I'm going to have, I don't think we have anything monthly miscellaneous going on this month because we have money in our entertainment budget for like 4th of July and stuff like that. So I'm just going to do unbudgeted as a placeholder. And then we've got a totals. Kind of bring it down a little bit just so that we can kind of fill it out. And then we are on my kit here. I do have a spot. I do have a spot for total potential savings, total actual savings, and then total potential snowball and actual snowball. Right now, we're really only working on the snowball. We're not really working on the savings right now. So I'm just going to put the actual snowball there. And then, there we go. You can see that. And then I'll just put the bottom washi down here. Okay. Let me kind of zoom you out here. Okay. So there we go for the budget here. Let me get my little guy here. Let's see. I'll draw my lines. And then I'll do some filling in. So like I said, I'm not going to share our income, and I'm also not going to share our mortgage. I just don't think that it's kind of hard for me because it's like I don't feel like I really need to be sharing all of this information, but I'm going to share it anyway for now, and then if I decide not to anymore, I won't. But I'm not going to share the mortgage or the preschool. For Weight Watchers, it's $40 because my husband and I both do it, and I just lump us both together. For cable, we pay, perfect, erase. Beautiful. Here, we'll zoom you in again. So for cable, we pay $105. Let me get back up here. So for cable, we pay $105.66. Netflix just went up to $12.99. Our car insurance is around $150. This really isn't car insurance. It's more just insurance. Actually, I'm just going to erase this. Oops, sorry. I'm just going to erase this and put insurance. It's car, it's home, it's life, it's everything. Security is $37 a month. No, it's $39.90 a month. Hulu, we just added HBO for a little while because we wanted to finish watching Game of Thrones. But that's over now, and now my husband is obsessed with watching a ton of movies. So we're going to keep it for a little bit longer, and I'm thinking it's like $21 a month. Our Verizon bill is going down to, I believe, $130 this month, and it's probably going to go back up. That's a very long story. Microsoft is $6.99. iTunes is $2.99. Our water, sewer, and trash is a little high this month because we do have a new construction and we have sod out there and we have to water it daily for right now just to get it to grow. So right now our water bill is really high, but I'm hoping that we don't have to do that much longer. We were trying not to water every day, even though they told us that we needed to, because we just didn't want to waste the water. I don't know. We're just really big on that, but our grass started to die. So we needed to kind of go from there. So I'm going to budget $100, but I really don't know what it's going to be. Dan's haircut is $24 every month. I budget $130 for gas, electric and gas. I budget $200 because between the two, I don't know what it's going to be. I just don't. For debt, I'm going to come back to that in a minute. For our sinking funds, we pay I think it's like 100. Yeah, we put $198 a month away for that right now. Again, there's just so many variable things happening right now with the new home that we're just trying to be as minimal as possible. And then once we really know where we stand with everything, we can go from there. So groceries is $600 a month. Again, that includes everything, all consumables, all household, all food. Eating out is $160 a month. And then other, I give us $240 a month. And then my hair is $150. And then other is obviously zero because we don't budget for that. So I'm not going to put in what our total expenses are or what our total snowball is because, that's just, there's just some things I'm not going to share. And I'm sorry for that if you find that to be annoying or if it's not helpful to you. I'm really sorry. But that's just for us. What works for us right now is to not share that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and go back to debt. We pay in debt every single month. We pay $1,818.15 every month in debt. Yes, we pay that, and we also bought a house, and I know that a lot of people are going to have a lot to say about that, and I probably would have been one of them, but I think I've said this a couple times, but it really is all about priorities. And for us, we just really wanted a house and we put it on the back burner, and it probably wasn't the best decision, but we're making it work. So that's what we pay in debt every month. We're working on it and we will get there. So that is our budget. That's it. So again, I'm really sorry if you find it unhelpful that I don't share the mortgage amount or our salary amount. It's just what's going to work for us right now. If it changes in the future, I'll obviously be more than willing to share, but we both, my husband and I both have to make the decision together. And right now that's what we've decided. So I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. And I hope that you enjoyed this. I am going to be doing another video very soon about sinking funds, and I'll probably do our paycheck to paycheck setup when we actually get paid the first time. I believe our first paycheck is hold on, let me go back to our expense sheet so I can see, the 12th. So our first paycheck is on the 12th, so I'll do that then. And that is all I have for you today. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.